Hey YouTube, how you doing? It's Anthony back at you with another Here in My Office episode. This is Here in My Office 34, I think. I've been getting these numbers wrong. Have some good news. I just got off a call with Banco Santander, and they have positions open in the third-party risk management space. And as you guys know, if you've been following my vlogs, I have a lot of third-party risk management experience. At the time that I was at the bank that I was previously at. And so it would be a very good fit. And I'm thinking maybe this will be it, right? Because it's all about fit. And, when I've been close to jobs, the work, the nature of the work didn't exactly perfectly align to what I've done, whereas this does. So I'm very excited that there's the potential for me to not only get back into the workforce and third-party risk management, also build my resume into something called the second line of defense. Now, audit is the third line of defense, and I've been an auditor for 12 years, so I'm a career auditor, and it's a good resume builder to move into different lines of defense and have that broader exposure to a bank. So hopefully they will be interested in having me talk to the hiring manager. The human resources person said that they were going to take my information, thought it sounded like a good fit, and they were going to hand it up to the hiring managers in third-party risk management. So this is outside of audit, and the call started out a little sketchy because at first shame on me, I didn't even know what the position was. All I knew is it was a job that I had applied to, and I've been applying to audit jobs. So I kind of started out with saying that I'm looking for a senior audit manager job. And then she's like, oh, well, this is risk management. And I said, oh, okay, well, enough said. That's perfect for me. So it's a good thing. I should know, what's today? I should know maybe by next week if this is going to materialize. And she said they probably want to do one more phone screen. Unfortunately, they're not just going to fly me down there. They're going to do one more phone screen. And again, location. Originally, she said that this job was in Boston. And, Boston's an expensive place to live, but, Boston's cool. I've been there a couple times. I like it. So it's a nice location. But she also said they have a location in around Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And I said, okay, I would definitely rather go for Pennsylvania than Boston because A, it's cheaper, B, it's closer to Buffalo, and C, the cost of living. Well, I said it's cheaper. You go on Zillow, look up houses in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I would be able to maintain my standard of living on the salary. She said that they would be able to bump up the salary from above $140,000. I said if you could pay me $150, $160, I'd be happy. But I said don't let that disqualify me. I would come in at 140 if I had to, and she said okay. So the money sounds good. The money's not funny. We're and this would coincide very well with my lawsuit settlement, which is happening this fall. So I'm supposed to settle on the lawsuit in fall. That'll definitely give me more money to put down on the next house, and I think we're gonna make and also too, if this house is going up for sale, I'm thinking the magic number is about $700,000, and I paid $520 for it a year ago. But I've done improvements. I fixed the sprinkler system. I should resurface the tennis court, but I've cleaned it really nice. The tennis court looks great. What else? Oh, in the California closet, we put $20,000 into a California closet, which looks spectacular. The only thing left to do, I got a pool heater that's broken, and they're expensive. They're like $3,000, and right now it's just not that I don't have the money to. I'll be honest with you, I don't have the money to lay out for that until I get my settlement or until I get reemployed. So we might have to have certain things as is. But if I get my settlement sooner rather than later, which would be the most ideal situation, I would be able to fix up this house exactly the way it needs to look to show to be a $700,000 listing, and and then I owe about 400,000 on it. So I could put 300 grand in my pocket, take that, put that down in a house in Pennsylvania, and that's not even talking about the money I'm having for my settlement. That settlement money is just going to go in the bank. So we'll be flush with cash. We'll be in really good shape if the stars align and I can land this job, and my settlement is everything that I hope it would be. You know, we're gonna go from ashy to classy. So we'll see what happens, guys. So that's what's going on. I don't need to drone on. I think I'll make another video when this goes, when I hear from them again, whether good or bad. And of course, if there's any interesting lawsuit stuff going on, I could let you know. That got expedited though because the EEOC, Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, they were unable to meet with me until the end of June, and I told that to my attorney, and he's like, that's going to take way too long, and he did it on my behalf, so I don't have to go to the EEOC anymore, which is cool, and it's just going to be handled through the attorney. So that's really what's going on, guys. So there's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel now, and I'm thinking this is the first time I had a position in third-party risk management, and I told her I've presented to U.S. federal regulators from the OCC and the Fed on TPRM, and I've also led third-party risk management audits and just tons of experience. I was almost sick of it over at the bank with the time I spent there, and you know, I was the TPRM guru that people would come to ask for questions and audit. So I told her at Santander, I said, I don't know everything about TPRM, but I know a lot, and I experienced a lot, and really done work on third-party risks since I started at the bank, you know, back in 2011. So, you know, it's definitely in my area. So that's what's going on, guys. I'll make a video. Check out my other Here in My Office videos if you want to see the litany of information. It's getting to be quite a bit. I didn't think we'd make this many videos, but once I do get reemployed, if it's this position or another job, I'll probably continue making Here in My Office videos and focus more on personal finance and housing and real estate and things like that, because I'm not going to sit here and talk about my job. You know, first of all, it's boring, and second of all, it's proprietary information that shouldn't be shared. So so we'll keep the videos going. I do love making YouTube videos. Thanks, guys, for liking, and if you like this video, drop a like, and if you really like this, please subscribe, and there'll be more to come. So thanks, guys.